Hold on a minute. They're not gonna hurt you. Come on in.
Slobber, can you keep them on?
Why are you so fancy?
Well, sometimes I like to get out of my pajamas every once in a while, but you look comfy and your
I'm very
makeup,
comfy.
hair, jewels, all on point.
Listen, I could be ready on the drop of a dime.
Okay.
All right, let's go to my office.
All right.
It's very messy in this office here.
It's nice. Put some decorating.
It's very messy.
So, Erin, you have done such an awesome job, I have to say, with building your business belly to belly. You're so great with just face-to-face networking, which is amazing because you never know what's going to happen with social media, and you're just so good person to person, which is awesome. But I know you said you've been struggling a little bit. You're just starting to get your business going, and until we do have social media, maybe just talking about the basics today, and I can help you with a few things that you said you were struggling with. But for me, my story with Bennett. I really did come in to just get some of his therapies paid for. And it ended up really kind of exploding. And I did grow a lot of my business through social media. And you've been doing such a great job at enrolling. I know you've had an amazing product transformation. But tell me, what are you really looking to make here so I can kind of help you a little bit more as far as income?
Yes, as you know, I definitely came in to lose some weight. I had some health issues. But, in the last couple months of just enrolling people, I realized that I could make some money doing this. And so it was kind of twofold because then I kind of realized I've been home for 4 years after adopting Jonah, and I unexpectedly ended up staying at home. And I have 3 months to make it happen before I'm going to have to go back to teaching. So I know that you've been successful, and I'm willing to do whatever it is that you tell me.
Okay, well, that's good. We can make it happen. Well, let's talk about just the very basics of social media. Right now, what I want you to take a look at is, if you want to take a screenshot of this to kind of share with your team, make sure you duplicate it down, but you really do want to have your Facebook profile set to public. Now, we can talk about maybe changing some of the pictures, but for right now, I want you to have your public Facebook page, and I'm going to show you how to do that. If you go to the next screen, you see that upside down arrow. You're just going to go down to settings, and then click on right there. Yep. Change it to public. And another thing you want to do, Erin, is for your friends list. I know you're friending lots of people. Set that to only me. Okay. The thing is there are a lot of network marketers out there, which is great, but some of these network marketers will go into your friends list and start prospecting. So just set that to only me.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. There are times where, I put pictures of the kids, and I do not want everybody to kind of see where I live and my children, so what can I do?
Sure, understand that. So you can go with each picture, when it comes to your kids, right by that world, you can set it to just your friends. So you can definitely make it a little bit more private. I still recommend setting your regular Facebook to public so people can see what you're talking about when it comes to your isogenics post or healthy living or just any motivational type things. But when it comes to your kids, if you want to set that just to your friends, you can absolutely do that.
Definitely.
Let's talk about your cover photo. Okay. Well, that's an interesting picture to choose.
The abs are amazing.
The abs are amazing. That hamster chase looks pretty old there.
It's from Google.
Yeah, so here's what you want to ask yourself, okay? And you're going to hear me say this a lot, is, am I creating curiosity? Anytime you're posting on social media. So
anyone would want those abs, though.
that is true, but anyone could see that they got it from isogenics, and they could Google isogenics, and so you really just kind of want to, when you're thinking about your cover photo, it is the first thing people see when they come to your page, or one of the first things. So think about maybe a motivational quote, maybe a nice picture of your family. You've got a beautiful family, something that shows your personality.
Oh, I have a really good picture that might work.
Okay, that shows my personality. That does. You're in the clown. Yep, that's a fun party. That is a great Facebook post. Just shows you like to have fun and you're social. But I think just because because it is the first thing that people see when they come to your page. Maybe let's stick to the motivational quote. Okay. But again, that's a great Facebook post.
Okay.
Let's talk about that profile picture, though. I couldn't get a close look at that. Now, what that is a dog, and it's a dog's eyeball, basically. I'm not sure you have so many dogs.
That was my dog from college who you loved. That's Mia.
I get it. I'm a dog lover too. Here's the deal though. When you send a message to someone, let's say they ask you about Isogenics, or maybe you reach out to someone that you feel like would be great at this, they're going to get that little circle, and the first thing they're going to see is a dog's eyeball. It's a beautiful. So really, when we're talking about profile pictures, and you can change these up a little bit, but I think it should be a picture of you, since it's your profile picture, Erin Brower. Let's see if we can find a good picture of you.
All right. Well, I actually have been working on that because I know that you had mentioned before that I should try to find a picture of me. So this is what I was thinking of putting for my new profile picture.
Okay. You've been having some fun with pictures, haven't you?
It's going to blast.
So, it is, those eyes, very bright, and you look very, very happy.
Oh, I found an amazing
That's not
app that
fashion.
can make your smile like up to your eyeballs. And I just want everyone to know how happy I am with Isogenics.
And all the hashtags. Yes. Not creating much curiosity, are we?
And beautiful contouring.
Yes. Well, you know, the goal is to still see the nose, and I feel like the nose is disappearing. You know, obviously, listen, apps are great, and when it comes to social media, pictures, that's what attracts people. And apps can definitely enhance pictures, and that is definitely what you want to do. Enhance,
That's not beautiful.
but not totally transform. Okay, so let's talk about some apps that are great to use. Obviously, you've had lots of fun with Perfect 365.
Love it.
Yeah, that is a great one to just maybe enhance some things, but you do want to continue to have a nose. So, and some wrinkles. I mean, you know, it's normal to have a few wrinkles as we get older. So, just be careful with that one. Instagram's another one. I will take my pictures and just load them into Instagram as far as using the filters. You can sharpen, brighten. They've got tons of different, make it look a little bit more vintagey, whatever it is. So that's a good one. And then Snapseed is another great filter to, put your pictures and just enhance them, but not totally transform them.
Okay, I will work on that.
Okay. So definitely, I think the next thing we need to, you work on the cover photo, you work on the profile. Let's talk about your bio.
Stick it into my profile for now.
Okay, intro. Isogenics maniac doesn't mean to join me. Okay, gotta work on that. Again, what's the question that you need to ask yourself?
Try to make people curious.
Am I creating curiosity? So, for the bio, it's really just something simple, something that's going to attract people and really just kind of get their attention. You don't want to give away everything that you do, but you definitely want people to want to engage with you. So,
All right. I have a lot to work on.
you do. Let's talk about posting. I know you said you're kind of struggling since you're just starting out. A great thing that we like to share with our team that just helps someone that is new to doing this is 10-4-1. And basically, this is just going to help you feel a little bit more organized. You're going to notice, though, that you're not putting Isogenics things out there all the time. People do not come to Facebook to be sold. They really just want to be entertained. They want to engage with their friends, see their friends' kids, and that kind of thing. So really, 10-4-1 is going to help you do that. So it's basically 15 posts throughout the week. And it's 10 posts, that have really nothing to do with Isogenics. So funny posts, family photos, Throwback Thursday. I would stay away from political, anything controversial if you can. You want to stay positive, but yet you definitely want to be vulnerable and real. A lot of people like to do live videos, so that is a great way to kind of put yourself out there, and people love to see that, so really be genuine. And then 4 posts throughout the week are going to be, maybe healthy recipes, lifestyle posts. And then 1 post, maybe 2, is going to be a power post, something about Isogenics. And since you're just starting to do this, I would still try not to use the word Isogenics too much. In your before and afters, you can call it a system or a nutritional system. As you start to post more and do this, people are going to know that you're doing Isogenics, and you can be proud of it, but we still want to create curiosity, okay? So just be careful there. And then of course you definitely, before and afters are awesome, but throw in some financial posts. You're starting to make some money, some of your team members are, so don't forget to do that.
All right. Well, I'm kind of exhausted.
I know. Well, you know, again, just work on some of those things, your profile picture, your cover picture, and then maybe you can meet back in a week and
All right,
see how things
sounds
go.
good. I have a lot to do. See you next week.
Right.
Nothing's changed.
All right, that's very cool. Let's talk about what you've worked on. Let's see.
What do you think?
Oh, much better. Aaron, so much better. Okay, I love the quote.
Okay.
Picture, that looks like,
It's the same picture from before.
right? But your smile looks normal. I can see your nose. The eyes look normal. It's perfect, and it's a nice, clear picture of you. So that's awesome. So let's look at your intro. Perfect. Mom, entrepreneur. I like that.
Emojis. I love my
Emojis are great. Okay, that looks awesome. You've done a great job. Well, what about posting?
Well, I've been posting, and I've been doing like Transformation Tuesdays and Wellness Wednesdays, and it's a little discouraging because I've been putting up, people's before and afters, and I don't really seem to get a lot of likes or comments. I've looked at your profile page to see what's happening with you. I even put up, our event that we had a couple weeks ago, and I did get 54 likes, but most of them were isogenics people, and so it's just a little strange to me that no one really seems to be supporting those posts. But, what I also have noticed is that anytime I put up pictures of my kids, we have Winnie now, who's our exchange student, people go crazy for them. I mean, I'm getting over 200 likes and all these comments.
Right.
And I've noticed on your page that the same thing is happening with your kids. And you put up a Transformation Tuesday of Sully. And look how many people like that. But then when you do it of a person and our teammates, nobody cares.
I know.
So I've been trying to also do the 10-4-1 and engaging people. So I try to put up something funny like putting up your elf name.
Yeah.
And, I got 116 comments.
I found myself wondering, why am I commenting on what my elf name is? It's crazy.
You got sucked right in.
I did. I sure did.
So I've noticed when I do posts like this, I can really get a lot of engagement, but it's still, when I put up those transformation posts of the team, nobody seems to care.
I know. Aaron, just so you know, this is totally normal. I've been doing this a little bit longer, and the same thing happens to me. Not as many people are going to like your isogenics posts, whatever it might be, but when it comes to elf name or your kids or just your lifestyle, people flood in. But what's great is you can see who's liking, you can see who's engaging, and I'm going to show you a specific way to really target some of those new people that might be liking some of your some of those more lifestyle posts. But just know that it's normal, and it's okay. That's why you still want to do the 10-4-1, because you can obviously see that people are seeing your things and they're commenting.
116 people got their elf name, so that's important.
Another thing that you want to keep in mind is who your audience is, who you're trying to attract, who your network is. And so for us, we were born in the late 70s, so we are kids in the 80s, and this post about being sick as a kid in the 80s, I mean, you can see over 200 people liked it, 17 comments, and 38 or 36 shares. I mean, you do want people to share your things. That's another thing. It's kind of like the golden thing on Facebook, but you don't want to be sharing other people's things. So what you do is you take a screenshot. It's not that you're stealing it, it's a great picture, and instead of me sharing someone else's, I simply put it up as my own. So it looks like you've done something similar there.
I did. I remember you telling me that, so I didn't share. I took a screenshot of this. I thought it was funny, and 99 people found out what the GIF was.
That just goes to show you, people come on social media to connect with friends, to be entertained. They don't want to be sold. So we really have to be genuine and keep people engaged. You want people coming to your page and wondering what Aaron Brower is up to, and kind of get interested in what you have to post about. So once in a while, it's going to be isogenics and a great transformation. Other times, it's going to be what your elf name is, and that's fine. That's important. All right, so let's talk about targeting that specific list. So this is really cool, and actually a couple leaders on our team, Dr. Melva and Tracy Lazo, brought this to my attention, and I absolutely love it. So pay attention here. Basically what you're gonna do is, when you are friending people, and I'll say I friend probably about 3 to 5 people every day on Facebook, okay? Just for that little thing that has a suggestion of who you might know, you know, I'll kind of go through, and if we've got lots of mutual friends, I'll friend them, but you can't always keep track of when people friend you back. You might get a notification, but it's hard to keep up with that. But Facebook kind of does that for you by putting in recently added. So if you go to your friends and then click on recently added,
Okay.
so then you're going to see, like, look at Anna here. Click on the friends next to Anna.
She's really good at this. That's why I friended her.
Okay, well,
I
that's
don't know
good.
who she is.
You never know. So you're going to create a new list, and you'll see that Facebook has kind of already done that for you, some of those lists that you probably didn't even...
I didn't do those.
Right, okay. Well, they just kind of group certain people, but we're going to create a new list. What would you want to call it?
Prospects.
Prospects, okay. So any one of these recently added friends, you're going to put them into the prospect list. So let me show you what we're going to do with this. Okay, so now that you have done that, you're going to go through these recently added, and you will have to click on friends and add them to your prospect list of these recently added.
Perfect.
Now, this could take a few minutes a day you can do, but once you start friending people, and as soon as you do see that notification, if you happen to see it, you can just quickly add them to your prospect list. And I'm going to show you why we want to do this.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to go to your home page. You'll go to Friends List.
Okay.
And then click on Prospects. And now what you're seeing is your prospect newsfeed. All these people, what this creates is a newsfeed of recently added friends of your prospects, and you can start engaging, commenting, liking, because unfortunately, what happens is people get lost.
And I had never seen Anna in my newsfeed
because Facebook doesn't recognize that you're engaging with her. So this is amazing. I don't want you to spend all day. I'm talking maybe 5 to 10 minutes a day. You're going to click on this prospect newsfeed, and you're going to start liking, engaging, commenting. And what's going to happen is eventually they might start getting put into your regular newsfeed, where you might see some Isogenics friends and just other people that you're normally seeing. But this is such a great way to really target these new people to start to get to know them a little bit better.
That's amazing.
So
I can do that.
yes, absolutely. Again, we're just going to spend like 5 to 10 minutes here. You can totally get sucked into social media. You got to be careful.
Okay.
All right, here's just some tips to review. There are so many different, there's belly to belly, which you're great at, and then there's all the social media platforms, and it can get so overwhelming for people. What I want you to do is just right now, for you, focus on Facebook. We're going to get some amazing training pretty soon here on Instagram, and I'm so excited because I'm trying to kind of branch out and go into Instagram, so that's going to be awesome. But for you, you're newer at this, I want you to just focus on dominating Facebook for now, okay? Now, I know you said that everyone is a prospect, and that is true. I know you like to, talk to Isogenics to everyone. That's great. But really, Facebook is not meant to prospect. It is meant to connect with people, okay? It's just a great way to continue to meet people that you might not see. We're in North Carolina, and you've got friends in California. You're not going to get to see them every day. So that's why we use something like Facebook. So while we have it, we got to use it, right?
Yep.
You want to add value, so be real and genuine. Maybe adding some of those live videos would be a good idea for you. I know it can be a little scary, but just being vulnerable, people absolutely love the live videos.
Okay.
Just share your story, and then focus on engagement. So commenting and liking, and I kind of showed you how to really target some new friends.
Yes.
And then also just some of those fun posts that you've already been doing are great. That's a great way to engage and just get more people to engage on your posts. So you think you can kind of work on these things?
I can handle that. 10 to 15 minutes a day.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think Erin, continue to get on these calls, on our morning calls. They're amazing.
I've been on.
Wednesday is our connecting calls, and we'd probably love to have you share, because you're great belly to belly and share on the calls and get your new team members on them. So, but just keep in mind, when it comes to social media, we don't need to always be trying to impress people. We want to impact people, and we do have such a beautiful vehicle with Isogenics to make such a difference in people's lives. So just keep that in mind. Go easy on the filters, okay? Really need to tone those down, and I think you're going to be great at this.
Okay, well, awesome. All right, well, I got to get the kids from the bus stop.
Okay, yeah, me too.
We got lots of things to do, but thank you, and I will definitely work on all that.
Okay.
They're fine.
Slobber.
Just walk around them. They're not gonna hurt you.